Zach Roloff wants to open a restaurant with a difference. This week, Tori and Zach Roloff discussed a range of subjects on their Raising Heights podcast, and the dad of three threw out his thoughts about opening a restaurant. Interestingly, The Little People, Big World, LPB star entertains some different ideas. Read on for more details. The TLC stars covered a wide range of topics, from broken washing machines to how bad food can change the behavior of kids. Plenty of people could relate to the podcast. Each week, the comments section reflects that the LPB stars seem to find a lot of relevance that others can learn from. Zach Roloff seems more comfortable on the podcast these days, and the flow seems good. But when he started talking about his restaurant, some people thought maybe he should stick with raising the kids and building chicken coops with his son, Jackson. Then again, he would probably make a lot of customers happy. Imagine if you went to a restaurant and each server wore a body cam. That's what the TLC star wants. Why is that? Well, it's so that if you get the wrong order, then you enjoy an entire meal for free. While The Little People, Big World alum seemed to throw out a really random idea, he might have hit on something that annoys diners. Most people vote with their feet, and the wrong order might make a customer walk out the door and never return. When Tori Roloff shared the post on Instagram, it contained that portion of the podcast. Lots of fans commented on the restaurant idea, but others liked that discussion about toxic food, kids, and related behavior. Here are some opinions. I would love Zach to open a restaurant. I can't only imagine what he'd come up with. You got a good one, Tori. A lot of times, it's the cooks who don't read the ticket correctly, not the servers. I want to be the first customer at Zach's restaurant. I always say no onions, and those boogers always end up on my plate anyway. Not everyone loved the idea, and perhaps some of the viewers work in restaurants. One unhappy person suggested, "People make mistakes, and there's literally no solution, it's just life." I think giving the wait staff a living wage and healthcare is probably where you'll want to start if you ever open up your restaurant. What do you think? Would you like to eat out if you could prove someone got your order wrong? Shout out in the comments below, and come back here often for all your Little People, Big World news and updates. LPB star Jackson Roloff is just 6 years old, yet he has managed to achieve significant milestones. He is following the path shown by Zach, and is moving ahead at a great pace. Hence, there have been several instances when fans saw him running around the field and securing goals for his team. Amid all this, Tori recently shared a carousel of pictures from another major match of Jackson's life. She revealed that the latter finally had his first baseball game and disclosed some interesting details. What is it all about? LPB star Tori Roloff never misses a chance to flaunt her kids' achievements. She recently took some wholesome pictures of Jackson from his first baseball match to Instagram and posted them. They featured the latter proudly wearing his battleground t-shirt and standing confidently in the field. It was evident that Jackson was in full athlete mode, as he was seen playing with full enthusiasm and determination. Tori happily announced in her caption, "Jackson's first baseball game, and I couldn't be more proud." She then explained that her son pours himself into everything that he tends to do and exudes confidence. The matriarch revealed that though it was Jackson's first baseball game, he didn't even have an ounce of nervousness. Tori couldn't believe her eyes when she saw Jackson being filled with an overwhelming amount of excitement and assurance. She clearly was really proud of her son's achievement, as she felt that being his mother was actually the best gift ever. Mama Roloff then concluded her caption, "Lila and Joza were a great support crew, but mainly there for snacks." Hence, it is evident that the Roloff family had a great time watching Jackson setting the field on fire. All of them were proud of him, but viewers couldn't stop gushing over this cute little budding athlete. LPBW star Jackson Roloff has been experiencing complications in his legs because of the dwarfism he inherited from Zach. He had issues with bowed legs, because of which he earlier had to undergo surgery. The results weren't evident, so doctors asked Tori and Zach to wait for a bit. However, the latter recently revealed that their son again had to undergo the knife. Zach and Tori revealed on their podcast that Jackson had a second round of surgery that wasn't a part of the show. This was just after 2 years of his first one, because the star kid ended up breaking a screw. However, Jackson begged her family not to film this entire thing, as he didn't want the camera crew around him. After all this, it appears that Jackson is better now. He has been playing soccer and baseball, and he never looked back. Though the bow in his legs is evident in the pictures, the star kid isn't letting it hinder his growth. So, it seems that things are under control for now, and Jackson is dealing with it like a rock star. Jeremy Roloff from LPBW is not a social bee, just like his wife Audrey, but he never fails to keep his viewers updated regarding his whereabouts. The celeb has a special bond with his audience, even after he has left his family show way back. Hence, Jeremy's fans are also always eager to know what he has been up to. Amid all this, Jeremy ended up raising concern because of his social media absence for days, and returned with tragic news. He revealed how he couldn't even walk for days, and explained the reason behind it. What happened to him? Is he fine? Why Audrey never mentioned the deteriorating condition of her husband on social media? LPBW star Jeremy Roloff always prefers privacy over fame. That is the reason he ended up leaving his family show as well. Yet the celeb maintains his stardom by having a bond with his audience via social media. Jeremy shares the major events happening in his life, usually on Instagram, and is pretty active on the site. However, it has been a while since fans didn't hear from him at all. This raised concern among the viewers until he came back to reveal the painful reason behind his absence. Jeremy admitted that he disappeared because of an unfortunate reason. He explained that he ended up throwing his back out really badly. The celeb further added that his condition deteriorated to the extent that he wasn't even able to walk for around 2 days. The ex-LPBW star then confirmed that he is getting better and can now mosey around. Jeremy added that he was still aching, and this was a really painful experience. Hence, he has been resting lately and hasn't done much in the past few days. So, that was the main reason why he wasn't active on social media as well. However, fans finally took a sigh of relief and were happy to know that at least Jeremy was getting better and things were getting stable for him now. LPBW star Jeremy Roloff ended up disappearing for a while. He wasn't active on any of his social media accounts because of an unfortunate reason. Fans were in shock to notice that his wife, Audrey, also didn't talk about the reason why her husband wasn't around these days. However, as Jeremy made a comeback, he decided to finally give a quick recap about how his life has been and what he was up to in the past week. Jeremy revealed that a couple of exciting things happened to him during the last week. He recalled that he went to Brasada with his agency. The celeb explained that it was a huge meetup, but he was pretty much in his room during the entire time. However, Jeremy was happy that he attended at least 2 dinners, where he hobbled on down, anyhow just to attend them. But Roloff was happy and admitted that it was really fun. Hence, it is evident that even after an unfortunate incident, Jeremy enjoyed his week. The popular TLC show, Little People Big World, has been airing on TLC for almost 17 years. LPBW first showcased a happy family consisting of a couple, Matt and Amy Roloff, and their 4 kids. But after such a long time, things aren't the same. The wholesome family has a lot of strains now because of a property dispute. Matt Roloff had always told his kids that they'd be the ones to carry his legacy when they're of age and he retires. But then, When that happened, he snubbed his sons Jeremy and Zach from taking over. While both of them moved on, Zach's only mode of making an income, apart from LPBW, was working on the farm as a tour guide. At the same time, the latest revelations reveal that one of his other businesses got dissolved. As per the looks, Zach Roloff is on a downward spiral in terms of his career growth after not getting to live and work on the family farm. How will he earn a living now? Keep reading to know more details about this. Zach Roloff was more interested than ever in finally living on the Roloff farms with his family of 5. When he got married to Tori, the family often talked about this possibility in a good light, but his father, Matt Roloff, changed his mind when Zach came close to wanting to buy the farm. It created strains between the two, but the latest revelations suggest that this move has also caused financial strains for Zach. As per the latest details, he had filed for a business license for the United States Dwarf Football Association. The 32-year-old LPBW star did so in Oregon in October 2019. Under this, Zach had the title of registered agent and the president of the company. However, as per The Sun, the business has been non-functioning since December 2021. The details regarding the same are also available on the Oregon Secretary of State's website. Zach, Tori, and their 3 kids made their move to Washington from Oregon in October 2021. After that, the former did not file for a new license from the new state. So, the court administration dismissed the business as Zach Roloff failed to file the annual report for the year 2022. Hence, speculations suggest that he has been facing a loss in his business. He had been the face of the United States Dwarf Football Association for a long time before his license expiration. Zach even went to Colombia with his teammates for a tournament in December 2022. Zach and Tori have been a part of LPBW together since almost a decade ago. However, the latter hinted that their time on the show is nearing. Well, starring in the show had been Zach's only source of income ever since he cut ties with his father, Matt Roloff, and stopped assisting him during personal tours and also the pumpkin season. So, Tori Roloff and her social media influencing career have been supporting the family apart from their TLC paychecks. But now that the show is rumored to be ending soon, Tori has revealed a major milestone in their family's life. She shared a picture of her family on an outing. The young mom noted that it was her husband, Zach's, first outing following his brain surgery. All of them were sitting outside their house where construction workers were building something. That's when Tori revealed that she and her husband are gearing up to open a shop. So, speculations suggest that the couple has taken this decision as their reality TV show is on the verge of coming to an end, but there is no confirmation about this yet. Audrey Roloff and Jeremy Roloff were part of Little People Big World, but they took the decision to quit. The celebrity couple has been blessed with 3 adorable kids. Since they left the show LPBW, they now have their brand, beating 50%. Under this, they have several things, such as podcasts, journals, and books. Also, Jeremy and Audrey have become social media influencers because they frequently endorse other brands through their Instagram accounts. But when it comes to how their life was on the reality TV show, they have some bitter truths to share. Tune in to learn how was Audrey's life while filming the show. Audrey Roloff is a mother, an author, and a social media influencer. It seems she has a lot on her plate. However, she the star her time. Thus, she actively engages with her followers. Audrey recently responded to some personal questions in a Q&A session through her Instagram account. She appeared on the show LPBW in 2013 after marrying the love of her life, Jeremy Roloff. At last, she and her husband decided to quit the show. This happened after the couple's first child, Amber, was born. The former Little People Big World star also had 2 sons, Bode in 2020 and Radley in 2021. It seems like they have a complete family of 5 members. During her Q&A session, Audrey responded to some questions. One of her followers asked her about her hardest moment on the LPBW. Well, in her reply, she mentioned that after giving birth to Amber, her firstborn, the celeb felt so much pain. Hence, it was hard for her to film while handling a baby. The mother of 3 also shared another moment that caused a lot of stress. Audrey said they were remodeling their house around when she gave birth to Amber. Unfortunately, their kitchen flooded during this, and they had to move out with their 6-week-old daughter. While all this chaos was happening, they were also in the middle of production. She recalled these memories and shared them with her Instagram followers. Jeremy and Audrey Roloff were among the main leads of LPBW. However, the couple left the show in 2017 after their daughter was born. Initially, the father of 3 gave the reason behind his decision that he wanted to devote more time to his family. Since Amber entered his life, the audience assumed he and his wife wanted to spend their time being worthy parents. Furthermore, in an Ask Anything session on his Instagram account from a year ago, one of his followers asked why he decided to leave the show. Jeremy responded with an earnest and honest answer. The 31-year-old wrote a long note in the story. He said it had been almost 5 years since he and his family left the show. Moreover, he took the bold step to leave LPBW as it was going on a different path than Jeremy had chosen for himself. He even mentioned that he did not want to associate with it any longer. The former TV star was grateful for the opportunity because it was great fun, but still, he threw shade at the series. Matt Roloff, his girlfriend Karen, Amy Roloff, and her husband Chris Marek still appear on the show. Zach and Tori Roloff and their 3 children, Jackson, Lila, and Joza, entertain the viewers too.